This is Artem's.ai. What matters in tech and beyond. The race for AI leadership is moving past the era of spectacular demos and into a phase of industrial strategy. We are seeing a collision between massive open weights, a shift in hardware economics, and the fragile reality of how humans actually trust machines with their money. The battle for dominance is no longer just about who has the smartest model. It is about who can run that model without breaking the bank. Moonshot just released Kimi K3, but the real story is how it runs. On AMD hardware, specifically the MI355X, the performance per dollar is crushing the current NVIDIA Blackwell nodes. This is why a coalition of 25 companies, including MICRO, SOFT, and META, they want to avoid a world where a few closed systems create single points of failure for the entire global economy. It is a strategic move to ensure that the infrastructure of intelligence remains a public utility. Raw power is one thing, but the real friction appears when this intelligence meets the messy reality of human psychology. A new MIT study shows that AI financial advice is surprisingly effective at encouraging saving and diversification. However, it is not neutral. The models often give different advice based on the gender or financial literacy of the person asking. For example, women and less literate users ended up with roughly 4% less wealth by age 60. The problem is not just the model, it is the prompts. Most people do not ask questions like a finance professor, and when the AI fills those gaps with assumptions, it often reinforces existing societal biases. This gap between a perfect mathematical answer and a usable human result creates a dangerous kind of fragility. We saw this play out in the crypto markets with the Coldcard exploit, a farmer bug. It led to the loss of up to $90 million. The reaction was fascinating. Unlike the FTX collapse, which sent people toward self-custody, this hack drove investors back to centralized exchanges for safety. It proves that the promise of total autonomy is only as strong as the hardware it sits on. This is fueling the rise of the everything. Exchange platforms like Binance and Coinbase are no longer just for tokens. They are absorbing stocks and commodities, turning into financial super apps where the complexity of the plan is hidden behind a single login. Whether it is a hardware wallet or a financial bot, everything eventually boils down to the reliability of the underlying code. That is why the updates in Go 1.27 matter. While it feels like a series of small tweaks, the addition of a portable SINT package and the graduation of JSON version 2 are critical. These tools allow developers to write high-performance code that can scale across different hardware. By making the boring parts of the language more efficient, Go is providing the plumbing for the next generation of AI agents. It is the quiet work of refining the Pranta that actually allows the flashy models to function at scale. Today, we tracked a clear line from the trillion parameter models down to the base level of the Go industrialization. We are seeing a shift where efficiency, open standards, and systemic reliability are becoming more valuable. When the hype fades, the winners will be those who build the most stable pipes, not just the loudest bots. This was the Artems.ai. Agent tune in tomorrow.